That first hymn, Dear Lord and Father of Mankind, was based on words taken from a poem by John Greenleaf Whittier, who was an American Quaker. Quaker meetings for worship are traditionally held in silence, not something you'd imagine would appeal to your average teenager, who's more likely to be talking on a mobile phone or playing loud music in their bedroom. But the students at Bootham's, a Quaker school in York, are surprisingly quiet.
We all go into the hall and everyone goes silent. It's quite interesting that we managed to get silent so quickly when we're all so loud normally.
It's odd. It's not a silence that is enforced by teachers. It's a silence that just sort of happens.
Everyone just stays completely silent and there's no one kind of going on their phones or texting in the background and no one kind of talking to each other or anything like that.
We're all sitting facing each other. I think that's a visual symbol of sorts of how we are equal, how none of us is more valuable than the other. Even the headmaster sits facing towards the centre.
When you're younger, you don't actually get a lot from it. It's just something you have to do. You sort of just sit there and you think, okay, well, I can last for 10 minutes. And then as you get older and you have more work and you've got more to do and life gets more stressful, it's sort of calming and a good opportunity for reflection, really.
You can be praying well in the silence, but a lot of people just choose to sit and think about what is to come in the day.
Be aware of the Spirit of God at work in ordinary activities.
Anybody's free to speak, anybody at all, from year 7 to as the oldest member of staff.
If I move to speak and to minister, then I don't know what it is and it's kind of indescribable, but it is like something that's kind of pushing you to minister.
In our sorrows as well as our joys. Are you open to new light from whatever source it may come?
I think you're supposed to understand that there's that of God in everyone, and with the silence you can kind of tap into that.
It's not about someone telling you what to do, it's all about you and it's all about God, and it's just kind of about connecting you two, and you don't really need anyone in the middle to help you. You can just do it yourself through the silence.
It's taken 7 years for it to become enjoyable. Being young today means often things are very transient. Clubbing and all these things and pop culture and everything sort of moves by very fast, so it's nice. I think it balances it nicely.
It calms me quite a lot. It's a bit like meditating, where you don't think about anything, but when you're in a room full of people who are doing the same thing, it feels a lot more powerful.